price analysis. So the first thing we are going to be talking about today is market structure. So while knowing what market structure is, we need to understand some basic concepts while talking about them. So I'm going to share them with you today. Now, whenever you see a market, you need to know where the market structure high is and the market structure low. Right? Now, these are the two basic things you need to understand. They are the two key things you need to understand. So now look at this market. The market is going this way. Now, where is the high and the low? This is the high. This is the low. Right? So now this will be my market structure high, and this will be my market structure low. Now, if the market breaks the market structure high, it is a bullish market. If the market breaks the market structure low, it is a bearish market. So when the market does this, this is a signal that this market is what? Going up, right? So the next thing we need to do is we need to once market breaks a market structure high, we need to know the high becomes invalidated, it becomes incorrect. So we need to change it. We have a new one. We will have to get a new one. The high and the low becomes invalidated. We need to get a new one. The new one will be which one? This guy. This one lower here. Now we have a new MSL. But we don't know the market structure high yet. So we have to wait for it to drop down. Once it starts dropping down, then now we are sure that okay, this is the market structure high. This is the market structure high. So most likely, we'll be entering somewhere around here, because we know that market doesn't just go in a straight line. Markets fluctuate. Do you understand? Market fluctuates. So over time, we know that this is where we'll be buying. This will be the ideal place. Somewhere around here will be the ideal place to buy. Then once it goes into this place, then it starts going up. That is where we can now say that will be in profit. So our targets will be the market structure high. So if we are buying here, this is where we'll be expecting to close it. Are you getting me? So most people don't get that concept. So whenever market does this, whenever market does the opposite, like it starts to do whenever market does this, we are going down. Now let's say we are going to the downside. So this will be the market structure low, and let's say this will be the market structure high. So now if the market breaks the market structure low, it is a downtrend, isn't it? So once it does that, we know that trend has been, the market structure low is now invalidated. So we need to change them. So the new one will be up here. So wait for this guy to come up a bit. So there will now be a new market structure low. That is it, down there. So we'll be expecting that we should be entering somewhere around here. And this where will be our target. If we are selling, if we are shorting, this is for shorting though. If you are shorting is the act of profiting from the down movement, the falling price of an asset, commodity, or a cryptocurrency. So if we enter somewhere there, then we'll be aiming for this next target here, the market structure low. So bam, it drops lower. So basically, we just need to know market structure high and market structure low. Market structure high, market structure low, goes up again. Market structure high and market structure low, comes down. Now it is coming down to somewhere. We don't know what it is. I'll tell you what that is. It is heading down to somewhere. So if it's coming down there, we're expecting that place is what I will discuss that in the next module. But when price gets to that place, this is where we'll be expecting to buy the cryptocurrency. So once we buy it, where would our target be? This is where our first target will be. Then once it gets there, we'll take our profit home. I get me. So it's just a simple concept, just knowing where the market structure high and low is. So I would like us to go to a chart on the cryptocurrency market. Let me just pick a random chart. RVN USDT, for example. Raven coin. Raven coin has been making, now this is, let's say this is, I need to define a very BNB. Let me use BNB USDT, a very elaborate, yeah. Now look at this. Clear the whole chart. Declaring everything. Let me erase everything on this chart. Do I need to? Let me see. Yeah, it's actually not needed. It's not needed actually, because it's not needed. Done analysis on them before. So yeah. If I'm to continue with that logic, it means that if I'm to say, let me start from here. Let me start from here. Okay. No, I need something more clear. Okay, now see, this is the market structure low, right? This is the market structure high. You can see that market went inside. It went to respect something. I will tell you what that thing is. Soon. But it went to respect somewhere. So it is somewhere around here that we'll be buying. Somewhere here we'll be buying. Where will be our target? This place here, isn't it? So watch this. Let me play it. So it kept on dancing around, and pound. It hit our target here. It hit our target over here. Can you see that? So once it did that, our new market structure high and low will be, this is now invalidated. This line is now invalidated. So we'll have to change it. So if it was broken by this candle here, so our new market structure high will be this one here. Will be this. And our new market structure low will be which one? The low that was formed on that candle. This one. Now you can see that market, okay, this is the low that was formed on it. This is the whole swing here. Like it started from here, then went up, it broke that. So if it's coming down, if the market is coming down, the market came down to respect something. So we're expecting, where will be our next target again? Our target will be up here, the market structure high. So I feel I should take a screenshot of this. Let me just erase all this work, then I'll show you how it is. I need to draw on them. So this is the chart I need to work with, and yeah, so I'll be taking it to the notes. To work on it. So now see the market structure low, market structure high, right? You can see that sometime in the future the market went down, went lower, respected something here. And this is where we enter. This is the ideal place to buy. Then when it went up, it broke this high, market structure high. So since it broke that market structure, our new market structure high and low will be this one and this one. Market went up, clear this one. Then when it came in, respected something here. You see that? Then once it did so, where will be our next target? Up here, isn't it? And what did you do after that? You went down, you bought here, then you bought, came up. So imagine buying at close to, let's say, $28 and selling at 36. So with enough capital, you are getting consistent profit by just knowing what market structure is, by just knowing basic market structure. From here, we've already started profiting from this market, up and down, up and down. Are you getting me? So this will be the module for the market structure. I want people to work to always know where your market structure highs and market structure lows are. If you know where these are, you'll be able to make very good trading decisions when trading. So I will be we'll be going deeper into another concept in the next module. For now, we're stopping. We'll be continuing from the next thing we're going to talk about in the next module is volume analysis and buy zone and sell zone.